Hello, everybody. How you doing? Good to see you. I hope somebody's there watching this. Anyway, yeah, this is Manxman's channel. So nice to welcome you back. If you've been before, if this is your first time, please subscribe and have a look at some of the other videos down there. Yeah, 53 days until the TT starts. That's on, what date is it? It's the Monday, 29th of May. We've got morning and afternoon qualifying. That's a bank holiday, so people will be off work. Nobody needs to complain about not being able to get home from work on time if there are road closure delays and this sort of thing. So let's hope for good weather. Anyway, I'm bringing you some news about the seeding of the numbers, the riders, the top 20. And if you haven't heard the news already, it's quite interesting actually, how some of them have, some of the numbers have been allocated. At number one, who do you think it's going to be? Not John McGuinness, but David Johnson. David Johnson's going to be on the C&L Fairburn Properties by Jackson Racing Honda. I might add as well, of course, at this point that Lee Johnson, he is switching to Honda this year. He has got, is it Irwin? Somebody, he was a newcomer here last year, but Lee Johnson has his bike, the latest, one of the newest Fireblades, and he seems to be doing quite well in practice and testing on it. But anyway, that will be Lee Johnson. Let's find out what his number is this year. It's usually number 13. I think we might see a change. So there we go, David Johnson at number one. Number two, as usual, Dean Harrison on the DAO Racing Kawasaki. Number three, yes, you've guessed it, John McGuinness, MBE, on the Honda Racing UK Honda, along with Nathan Harrison and his teammate. We might come down to Nathan's number shortly. Can I see it on the list? It's got to be here. But anyway, that's John McGuinness at number three. Number four, Jamie Coward. He's on the KTS Racing, powered by Steadplan Honda. So there we are, another Honda. Number five is James Hillier on the OMG Racing Yamaha. Number six, as usual, Michael Dunlop, of course, on the Hawk Racing Honda. And I think, looking at the way he was riding the Hawk Honda recently, I think he's in there. You know, he's going to be up there. He's going to be pushing. I think that Honda, the Hawk Racing Honda, is a good machine for him. So that's Michael Dunlop, number six. Number seven, coming back again after missing a few years, is Josh Brookes. He tended to dedicate more of his time to the BSB, and he did miss a couple of TTs, but he's back again this year on an FHO Racing Honda. Should be pretty good. And number eight is going to be the great Davey Todd. Davey is performing so well now on the TT course, and this year he's on the Milenco by Padgett's Honda. Should go well. So number nine, not number 13 anymore, it's Lee Johnson on the Ashcourt Racing Honda. He's back on Hondas, he's chosen Honda, and he's got, I'll tell you later whose machine it is. The name escapes me just at the minute. So that's Lee Johnson at number 9, in front of the usual number 10, Peter Hickman. Peter Hickman's on the FHO Racing BMW, of course. And then number 11 is Conor Cummins, our local man from Ramsey. He's on the second Milenco by Padgett's Motorcycle Honda. Number 12, Michael Rutter on the Bathams Racing Honda. Number 13, Dominic Herbertson. Always tries, Dominic. You know, he's always there, biting at the top places. He's on the APERO BMW. And then number 14, Philip Crowe on the Nigel Appleyard Agri Wash BMW. And here we have John McGuinness's teammate, Nathan Harrison. He's at number 15 on the Honda Racing UK Honda. I'm thinking that he's got a lot of help, a lot of advice from John McGuinness, but Nathan will do his own thing. He's a good rider in his own right. He's performed well on the TT course. He's done a lot of short circuits across in the UK. He'll do well. Number 16, Mike Brown on the Burroughs Engineering RK Racing BMW. And then we got number 17, Gary Johnson. Gary is on the Smiths Motors JR Performance Honda. Number 18, Sean Anderson on the Team Classic Suzuki. Number 19, Sam West on the Street Dyna Racing BMW. And number 20, Craig Neve, the Bathams Racing Honda. So this is the complete top 20 for the RST Superbike, the RL360 Superstock, and the Milwaukee Senior TT races. Let's just have a look at Johnson. So we got 53 days until the TT, and race organisers confirmed these 20 seated riders, and at number 1, as he did in 2017, of course, is David Johnson. I didn't remember that, but yeah, he was number 1 in 2017. I always think, myself, when I see the name Johnson, I always think of Lee Johnson, of course. But anyway, David Johnson, he's back. He's got to be good. So let's see what happens. Yeah, you have to ask yourself, really, if you're racing, do you want to be the hunter or the hunted? You know, would you want to be number 1? I know TT starting numbers are a big deal because the position you start each race from the top of Glencrutchery Road plays a major part in your strategy, and it can make a difference between winning and losing. A long time ago, and it was a long time ago, the TT was started with mass starts from the grid on Glencrutchery Road. That was a risky way to start a race. I mean, they do it at the Southern 100 now, but if there's a large number, they will split it up into 2 groups. But anyway, what have we got now? They're not even starting side by side, but 10 seconds apart. It's a requirement. I suppose insurance stipulates that, you know, we got to keep improving safety, and starting 10 seconds apart is one of the things that has to be followed. And again, you can use your number as part of the strategy on how to deal with making up those seconds to move up the positions. So yeah, I don't know. I think that we've got Peter Hickman at number 10. He's going to be quick. He always is. So the bike's in front of him. He'll have to deal with. Yeah, hunter or hunted. I just want to finish off really by thinking, you know, Hutchy. Hutchy's not going to be here this year. He had a health scare early in March, stroke, and so he had his license revoked for racing. He is back driving a car now, but you know, it's tough for him. He's had a lot of injuries over the years, Hutchy. Very quiet, sort of fella. You wouldn't think, you know, by talking to him that he was a real beast of a rider. But yeah, he's a smart guy. I like Hutchy a lot. But again, this year he's out of the TT for certain. He was going to be on the TAS machine, and no doubt he was going to go well as well. But there we are. So he is definitely confirmed out of the 23 TT, and let's hope that he's going to get his license back, and we're going to see a lot more of him again next year. Obviously, Philip Neal of the Milwaukee BMW team, his concerns with Hutchy's health, so they're going to support him and help him make a full recovery. And no doubt, when he's up to it, they're going to stand with him and get him to come back to his usual self. In other words, what's going to happen is someone else going to take the Hector Neal and William Neal's bike. I haven't heard anything. Obviously, the Neals are disappointed. They're going to miss their first TT in 23 years, aside from the COVID years, of course. But with everything in place for this year, looks for all they can do is now look forward for the Northwest 200 and another BSB season without the TT and without Hutchy, of course. Okay, so we'll wind it up there. I'm sorry it's not an exciting sort of video. It's Easter. I hope you're going to have a break. Don't forget also that the live, not live timing, TT Live, I'll put a link in the section below, down below, where you can subscribe for £14.99. I think it's on offer actually. You'll be able to follow all the races, all the practices, and after the TT, you'll be able to come back and watch them again on this app, which is really very good. I'll put the link there, especially if you're not going to make it or not able to make it over to the TT, which will be unfortunate. You might even have got a ride on our new ferry, super ferry. I don't know if it's super, but it's going to be good, hopefully without teething troubles. What else can I tell you? Must be something else going on. It doesn't come to mind. Apologies. Anyway, please do subscribe. Oh, in about just over a week's time, a week on Sunday, Derby, the Andreas Racing Association, is putting on an event at Derby, so hopefully I'll have an opportunity to get some nice video to share with you, so watch out for that. Short circuit at Derby, great little event, great organisation, the Andreas Racing Association. So yeah, watch out. I hope to get some video for you. Hope the weather's good. And until then, look after yourselves. Do what you got to do, but get prepared for the TT. Remember, 53 days. The way time flies, it'll be over in no time. And then we'll be saying, oh, we got to look forward to the 2024 TT. But we got lots of events coming up throughout this season. The TT, the Southern 100, Andreas Racing Association, and of course the Manx Grand Prix. Hopefully, there'll be more video of bikes than seeing my face on the screen. Take care, everyone. See you again soon. Cheers.